Wow, people, wow. How New South Wales has somehow lost this series is ridiculous. So, if you haven't heard, if you're watching this video, I'd be surprised that you haven't, the Maroons are the champions of the State of Origin Series 2025. So, today we're going to talk about the game, last night's Game 3, also just a little bit in general about the series, and maybe the future for the Blues and coaches and players. So let's begin. Okay, the score was 12-24. Just generally, it was poor by the Blues the entire game. Like, we were barely in it. It's just really annoying. So we'll go through some of the tries. So it was Xavier Coates who scored for the Maroons. Then Tom Dearden, who was an amazing player, probably the best player throughout the entire series. I think he did get the award for that. Then it was Harry Grant in the 38th minute. So they already had 3 tries in the first half. I think that they were 20-0 up in the first half, because they also kicked a penalty goal from Valentine's Holmes. That was the first goal or point scored throughout the entire game for the start of the game. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Then for the Blues side, they had Crichton and Toto who scored for them, and Tom Dearden also scored again for the Maroons in the second half. But it was just poor by the Blues in that first half. Lomax's kicks were actually pretty good, by the way. So he kicked all 2 of them, which is not much. Sorry, I'm gonna keep making hiccups because I've got them. I can't really stop that. But with an attendance of 80,256, I think sold out the core stadium, New South Wales fans are not going to be happy. I'm not happy. A bunch of others are not happy because we didn't play well. People like big-time players like Nathan Cleary and even Stephen Crichton, who scored a try, and even Captain Yeo, there were so many moments where they weren't even a part of the game. I was like, what? Oh, they're in the team. I didn't even realise, because they haven't done anything throughout the entire game. It was that type of thing. Luai, who I don't really think he should be in the team, obviously he's in there as a replacement for Moses. He didn't even do that bad, to be fair to him. Lomax's kicks were much better than usual, which is a positive. And, let's see. There's not much to think of. Toto played really well. I think high scoring try throughout an entire Origin series, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, it was something like that, but correct to him. He was one of the standout stars for the Blues. Obviously, I don't know everything off the head. I need to look at something. Fullback, what was his name? See, this is what happens when I'm coming with this stuff and I'm unprepared. So Dylan Edwards is the fullback, who's someone I've been saying should be replaced for Tedesco. I think that should still happen. Even possibly for next year, they should still do it, because he did not perform either. The only people who really confirmed is Toto. Latrell Mitchell, just not really. Zach Lomax had a few good moments, same with the Luai. Cleary was barely there. And then I barely even noticed people like Payne, Haas and Yo running around. But we'll go on to the Maroons side now, which is going to be, there's a lot of good talks about. Tom Dearden played amazing, especially in this last game, and he deserves all the rewards and stuff. Just overall, they played so well. The Queensland team, I think they made only one mistake throughout the entire game. They were perfect. They played perfectly. It was just disappointing from the Blues, but it was a really good performance from the Maroons. But everyone kind of saw it coming with last year, the Blues coming back and beating Maroons at Suncorp, and now it was the reverse way. But let's talk about a bit into the earlier bit of the series. After Game 1, where the Blues destroyed them 18-6, everyone already thought the series was over. Everyone thought in Game 2 the Blues would wrap it up and win. For us just to play really poorly in that first half against the Maroons in Game 2 in Perth, and then we had a better second half, but it just wasn't good enough because our kicking was not there. And then obviously to the game that I just talked about. Good job to the Maroons. Congratulations to them. They were the better side in the last 2 games. Maybe there's a few referee calls from Ashley Klein, which I'm not happy about at all. But I don't want to obviously show a bunch of hate to people. You know, it's just a game, but it's really annoying. The Blues need to do better. They didn't give the crowd something to cheer for. Okay, but that's really it based on the game. I'd just quickly say something maybe for future Origin. Apparently some people in the league Discord are saying stuff about how Daly's contract might get extended, and I hope that's not the case, because I don't like Daly's coach. It's not because he's like a bad person or anything, I just don't like the style, and we just didn't do well with him. We should have won that, we should have won the series, and we didn't win. I think they should just find a replacement. I think that's a good option, and then maybe for next year, obviously we'll get Moses back. Maybe Moses was the key, because he played game 1, we won, and then the other 2 games we lost, you know? So, there's a lot. I think Tedesco as well, even though he'll get to a bit of an older age. Same with Moses as well, but yeah, I still think next year those players will be back in. Next year we definitely have a chance, but there'll be stuff we need to change before going into that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm really tired right now because obviously you stay up a bit late to watch Origin. I recorded an entire video today. It's going to be quite a long one, because as you all know, I hate when people, especially the Blues and Para, miss conversions. So I actually went out there and I did a few rugby kicking challenges for a video where I would take conversions, and oh my god, it took me like 2 hours to score like 3 conversions. But that will come out later. Maybe like a day or 2. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, you thought I was going to leave. No, you probably did. But by the way, the logo will get changed. Well, it's probably already changed by now, because I said if we lost, I have to change the logo to Queensland, the banner as well, all of that. So that will be probably changed by the time you see this. But now, finally, goodbye.